How's it going, everybody? Pozermobil here, bring you another absolute banger of a platinum. Today, we've got another one from Chorus Worldwide called Coffee Talk, and you're looking at $14 cross-buy on the PlayStation Store with only 2 stacks, one worldwide stack each for PS4 and PS5. The trophy and achievement lists are identical for this one, so if you're on Xbox, you can follow this guide and get your 1000 gamer score done as well. This is a visual novel / coffee making sim. You're in an alternate Seattle set in September and October of 2020, where all manner of alien and monster coexist with humans, and you own a nice little coffee shop where you can give people a place to come out of the rain, have a nice warm drink, and talk about their lives. It's going to be up to you to decide how you want to play. You can skip all the dialogue and just do the drink-making stuff, or you can go through it like a visual novel and enjoy the story. I would definitely recommend going through the story at a normal pace. I genuinely enjoyed it. If you do want to do the skip dialogue method, just head into the options menu and turn skip dialogue to all instead of red. This guide is just going to be the drink-making parts as well as the extra cleanup after the story mode, and I'll leave timestamps down below for each day taking place in game, so whichever way you end up playing, you can pause and follow along with the guide when you need it. Skipping the dialogue will still take about 3 hours or so to finish everything, closer to 6 hours or so if you actually go through the dialogue, so set aside some time for this one. Start the game and we'll begin day 1 on September 22nd. First, Freya wants an espresso. Put in coffee, coffee, and coffee, hit brew, and serve it to her. Next, Lua wants a dark chocolate. Put in chocolate, chocolate, and chocolate, hit brew, and serve it to her. Next, Bailey's wants a cappuccino with latte art. Put in coffee, coffee, and milk, hit brew, and instead of serving it, you want to go down to latte art. You don't have to do anything crazy, just hit R2 to pour some milk in, and then hit X to serve it to them. That's pretty much the whole gameplay loop for the main story mode, so just follow along with the guide for each day and how to make each drink, and I'll see you when you finish the main story. Real quick interruption here. You have to serve Freya an incorrect drink on purpose today, but the guide covers it, so just keep following along. I just didn't want you to think something was wrong with the guide. The incorrect drink is intentional here. Alright, so that's the main story all finished. That little after credits bit actually unlocked a few extra dialogue bits that we have to see, so we have to replay 4 days now. Load up day 1, Tuesday, September 22nd, and play through it again, following the guide as you go. You have to finish the day and move into the next day, so once you're done, I'll let you know what to do next. All right, so now you can pause and load up day 3, Thursday, September 24th, and play through it again. Same deal here. Follow the guide, finish the day, move on to the next day, and I'll see you there. All right, so now you can pause and load up day 8, Tuesday, September 29th, and play through it again. Same deal here. Follow the guide, finish the day, move on to the next day, and I'll see you there. All right, so now you can pause and load up day 14, Sunday, October 18th, and play through it again. Same deal here. Follow the guide, finish the day, and this will be the end of all the story mode content. I'll see you after the credits. All right, so now it's time for the grindy bits. At the main menu, go to Endless Mode and then choose Free Brew on the left. You'll have 6 drinks that you still haven't made, and this is where you'll get those finished. Just follow along with a guide, brew them up, and after you brew a lemony snippet, the Master Brewer trophy will unlock. you can pause, head back to the main menu, and load game. Head into day 1, Tuesday, September 22nd again, and now we need to trash 25 total drinks. Skip forward to when you have to make a drink for Freya and make an espresso, hit brew, and instead of hitting serve, pick trash instead. You only get 5 trashes per level, so once you trash your 5th drink, you can reload day 1 and do it all over again. You have to trash 25 total drinks, so you'll have to do this 5 times, and I'll see you when you're done with that. So while you're still in day 1, head back into day 1 if you exited back to the main menu. Press square to bring up the phone and choose the bottom right app called Shuffled. This is where the soundtrack is. Press triangle to bring up the full playlist and go through each song on the playlist, hit X to start the song, and let it play for a few seconds. I gave it 5 seconds or so just to be safe, before moving on to the next song. Once you've played all the songs, you'll get the Aremy Jendrew trophy. Alright, now for the exciting part. While you're still in day 1, head back into day 1 if you exited back to the main menu, brew a cappuccino for someone and choose to make latte art. That's coffee, and milk if you've forgotten. Once you get into the Draw Latte art screen, drop a little milk into the cup with R2 and then walk away from your console for an hour. Set an hour timer and go do something else because you have to quote-unquote make latte art for an hour. You don't actually have to sit there making art if you don't want to, though I suppose you could, but all you have to do is put a little milk in to sort of trigger it, walk away for an hour, and after that time is up, just hit serve and the It's a Masterpiece trophy should pop. It's a little buggy, so if it doesn't pop, just go back into day 1 and get back to drawing latte art. Do the same thing, but walk away for 5 to 10 minutes and test that to see if it pops. I forgot to set a timer altogether and was gone for about an hour and a half, and it popped right away when I hit serve, so anything between an hour and an hour and a half should be good. Alright, that leaves us with one more thing to do, challenge mode. At the main menu, pick endless mode, then hit challenge mode on the right, and pause the game as soon as you see the customer order come in at the top left of your screen. You should still be able to see it through the darkened screen, maybe turn your brightness up a bit if you're struggling to see it, because this is how we do challenge mode. This is timed, and every successful brew will give you a bonus to your timer. The timer won't run while the game is paused, however, and wrong brews won't give you any kind of penalty. For reference, by the time I had my 50th correct brew, I still had about 8.5 minutes left on the clock, so it's really not a big deal. The first few customers will tell you exactly what they want. Eventually, people will come in with 2-ingredient drink requests, honey tea in this case. This usually means add the last ingredient, tea, first, and then 2 of the first ingredient, honey, so it would look like tea, honey, and honey when you brew it. Eventually, people will come in with 3-ingredient drink requests, lemon, ginger, chocolate in this case. For this, add the last ingredient, chocolate, first, then the first ingredient, and finally the second ingredient, so it would be chocolate, lemon, ginger. Now, after a while, people are going to start coming in with orders from the barista's menu, black lemon in this case, and from here on out, you want to pull up the Google sheet that I have linked in the description. I've got every kind of drink in there, so pause your game, look up the drink that was requested, and brew it. Finally, people are going to come in looking for specific flavor profiles. These are warm, cool, sweet, and bitter, and they can be modified by the words not, less, and more, as well as just being the word without a modifier. Again, check out that Google sheet. I've got the flavor profiles and brew combinations listed, so figure out what it is the person is looking for, see if it's on the list, and brew that for them. If you can't find that combination on the list, and it's going to happen, I had 14 by the time I got to 50 correct brews, just make them an espresso, coffee, and coffee, brew that, and serve it to them. Like I said at the beginning, incorrect brews don't give you any kind of penalty, so just move on to the next order and figure out what they want instead. Once you get to 50 total correct brews, you'll unlock the Barista Guru trophy, and with it, the Platinum. Alright, that'll do it for me though, everybody. Hope you enjoyed playing through Coffee Talk with me. If you did, please be sure to let me know by leaving a like on the video, leave a comment down below about which number Platinum this was for you, and subscribe to the channel for more trophy hunting content.